let me try to avoid the noise. I'm going to call this video At Last a Boy. Now, if I'm trying to cover the camera from the wind noise here. If you're familiar with Japanese culture, you know it's a male-centric culture. Lots of things happen with regard to having a little guy with a, with a thing between the legs, born into the family. Now the building behind me here, this is the tool shed to my wife's uncle's family, the Inoue family. You may have heard me mention about them before. 400 years ago, this was these were rice paddies here. This was a very small village called Yada. And the old Tokaido Highway, famous old Tokaido Highway, where that light is down there. Let me try to double hand zoom here. Woohoo! Where that light is, that is the old Tokaido Highway right there. And this was, imagine, take yourself back then. This was a long time ago. This was the place. And my wife's family was here on this plot of land back then. They were subservient then, in a way, to this house over here. This was this big estate there with a wall around it. They were farmers as well, but they were like the head farmers of the village. The samurai that ran the whole village lived up that way. And we're basically where I live now. Actually, and I can tell you some ghost stories. His ghost is still seen in our neighborhood by children that shouldn't know he's there, and they see him anyway. So anyway, there we have it. And this house behind me, why am I calling this At Last It's a Boy? Did I change the title? Well, because this family behind me has been in contiguous occupation of this plot of land for 400 years. Means that they've had an uninhibited line of swinging dicks in the family for 4 centuries or so. And they have been in a bit of a dilemma in recent years because they didn't have any boys. They had 3, the last generation back, my wife's cousins had 3 sons in the family. Their mother did their family proud, but none of those sons were able to bear any male sons of their own, let alone get married. Finally, one of them got married, and finally they had a son, and they're so happy about it. Now I'm just going to show you real quick. It's May. It's almost Boys' Day, Children's Day they call it now. And you can see they've got the koinobori. This is where they sell their farmers. They sell their farm produce here. See the koinobori up above the thing there? That is the flag and banner that I've got a son, a grandson in the family, and I don't want to intrude on there too much. Anyway, they have got it, and it's the first time I've seen that. 8 years I've been living here with them, and a lot longer than that. 20 odd years I've been coming by here visiting when I lived in the States, and it's always been their great displeasure, their great tragedy that they had no male heir to pass their considerable estate. Looks like a humble house. They got the cash, they got the money, they are rich. And they've got a male heir to pass all that on to. In good old traditional Japanese style, oldest male gets it all. That's right. Well, thank you all for dropping by and seeing about how happy. And Grandpa, he is a happy guy. Every time I go over there and the grandson's there, they can't be separated. The old ways still exist in many capacities here in the suburban and urban areas of Japan. Take care, everybody. Have a great day, and make sure you have a wonderful every day. Why not, right? Okay, bye-bye.